Ready?
Ryan, it's clearly been a difficult week for the players for reasons we all know about, but you must be pleased with the reaction and the performance you saw out there today from the lads.
Yeah, after I met the lads on Thursday, did a training session, had a chat with them, I had no worries and doubts that they were going to put in that performance today. We had a really positive chat on Thursday, and sometimes when there is a big change like that, everyone constantly go, right, let's look forward. But my message today was take everything that the lads are good at, everything that Alfred Town stand for, put all that together, and then hopefully then unleash it then on our Kingston today. And I think the lads have done that. They've bought into everything that we've asked them to do. And the least they deserve today was a point.
And to build on that, what you've just said, it's so easy sometimes for players who've been brought in by another manager, who've been had a long-standing relationship with that manager. When that manager moves on, it can be difficult for to come in, and their attitude, even if not consciously, can show through. But that wasn't the case today, to be fair to the lads. They showed absolute 110% for you.
100%. They're really good people. So when you're a good person and you know you're going into battle with 10 other lads and with a squad of 18, you look to the person next to you, you don't want to be the one that's going to let them down. And like I said to you, you know that we're going to go to war with each other. And like I said, I had no doubts whatsoever that when the referee blew his whistle that they were going to put in that kind of fight performance.
Yeah, that's right. And it was a game today, just focusing on the game now, that we clearly didn't deserve to lose. In fact, many would say we created the chances to deserve to win it, so it's positive. First of all, that we've created those chances, surely, Ryan. And if you've seen the last couple of games particularly, it was a massive improvement and a step forward from what we've seen of late.
Yeah, I think they scored with their first shot, I think, on target for the 88th minute. So that tells you that we did an awful lot of defensive work. And look, we only had one session, so it wasn't in terms of like, right, we're going to completely rip everything up. It was just getting everything that we're good at the moment, and then just making little tweaks we try to be more aggressive. So we know Kings Lynn, if you allow them a lot of time on the ball, they can really box you in. They've got a very expansive play, so we try to win the ball back really high and force them to long balls and straight passes. I think we did that really well. With that then, because we were so connected and we were so close when we were out of possession, when we did win the ball then, we were able then to create them opportunities because we had good numbers in the right areas. It's just unfortunate that we didn't take them chances early on to go ahead, but to go 1-0 down and then keep going, then battling
and
that.
And come back is great for the lads to show after what they've been through the last few weeks as well.
Absolutely.
Just one question on a particular player. Max Hunt, of course, had to go off. We saw, unfortunately, with what looked like a facial injury. Any update on Max? If he's okay, will be available for Spalding next week?
He's gone to the hospital, so we're just waiting an update on that. It does look a bad one, but I think that injury alone just tells you everything you need to know about the group of lads, where they're willing to die for each other, but they're willing to put their necks on the line for each other. Unfortunately, he took a bad one, so we wish Max a speedy recovery. Really good work from the physio team and everyone like that as well. Like I said, it's a big collective group this was today, but no, we hope that he has a speedy recovery and we will update shortly, but fingers crossed for the best news.
Just something you might we've touched on already, but do you and Demario plan to introduce any radical change of style, for the time you're responsible and in charge here? Do you think changes are needed from what was before, and if so, what changes do you think are
needed? It's to take everything that the club that the team has been good for, has been really good at, and then just to expand on it.
Sure.
So yes, we are going to try and look to implement tweaks. We are going to try and improve things, but they are just improvements. With that, then we're looking to them to get the best out of the players as well. Style of football is going to get the best out of players. A style of football that people want to come when they go to watch. They're going to go and watch a good Alfreton Town team, really good Alfreton Town team, on the ball and on the ball and off the ball. There's a lot of obsession with on the ball, but if you don't get the off the ball right, the on the ball is also really struggling. So we're looking to just expand now and keep growing from what we're already really good at.
Sure, and of course noticeable today that two young players made their debut in Ross Derham and Ryan Barrett, both of which, both lads can be really proud of what they did out there today. It was both, we were talking about contenders for man of the match, normally pick four and allow the supporters to choose one of them, and both those names were mentioned within the four, which is telling.
Yeah, I'm so proud for Baz Ryan as well. I think it's their first time they've started a game, first time I think about any minutes actually this season. And to come on and put that performance in and that shift is just credit, and he thoroughly deserved that assist there as well, because he said these are a really tough team to play against Kingsley, especially as a fullback coming in first game. Because like I said, they get the ball with the wingers, you have loads of overloads in wide areas, but he stood firm and he was a threat as well going forward. And I've known Ross now for about 4 or 5 weeks training. I don't think he's ever ran that much in his life, and he ran his socks off. And I just think that's what the fans want. You watch a lot of young players and you think, right, they're going to be tidy on the ball, which they are. But then you go, right, the worry is then can they physically then hold their own? I think if you look at both of them lads today, they did more than that.
Absolutely, they did. Yes, Ryan. Now, obviously, still early in the season. But from what you've seen so far of these lads, do you think they've got the ability, both individually and as a team, to actually pull us out of the poor league position we're in at the moment and get this club stabilised and able to go forward with what the owners want to see?
I'm going to re-watch today's game, and it's going to just reaffirm what I already believe of what that group of players are capable of. I think they're a really good group, and we've got a really good platform here to hopefully now. Comes down to work hard though. Can't just easy for me to say we're going to be better, but we're going to get out of this. We still can't get away from hard work, good coaching, good players buying into what you're doing, coaches get the best out of the players as well. It's a massive collective group from the players and the staff. So hopefully, but all them pieces have to come together, and then hopefully if they do, then we can then look to expand and kick on.
And lastly, of course, with regard to your own position, $50 million question, would this be something that you and Demario want to, would relish the chance to continue with the first team, or do you see your role more with the professional development team long term going forward, or is the first team something, if the chance presented itself, is it something you would want to pursue?
So regarding that, then myself and Demario as well. So I left my previous club, Hensford Town, in summer because I thought I was ready now to maybe make the next step up. Something that I was looking to rush into, because as a 35-year-old coach, manager, coach, I'm still looking to keep improving. But I knew that I was itching for the opportunity. My job now though is forget about my selfish needs as such. Is to make sure that Alfred in Town keep growing, keep getting better, and then whatever happens then in my period. Might be long, it might not be. I just hope that I've got this club from where they are now to then hopefully improve them then, and then if someone wants to decide they want to keep me here, then I'm happy to have that conversation there.
Well, a great start today, Ryan, and thank you very much for the improved performance.
Thank you.